So it looks like we're going to Florida. He gets me hyped.
I get this text from Steven. He's like, call me right now.
He's an ambitious individual.
I think he might have almost fought you, Gabe.
You know, he was a little pissed.
Like, we're gonna load you up with like more than we've ever sent before. We also got a couple new things we think you'll like as well.
The Chandler relationship started with product seeding. There's a funny story that he would actually just DM us and ask for 20 black tees at a time.
He's a guy who wears our clothes a lot.
Makes a better statement to be like, hey, I'm badass standing here on my 2 feet just wearing a badass t-shirt. And I know I like it, and I know it's a quality shirt, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna wear that.
I love it.
And it was just, Steven and Michael just being buddies and talking about it, and Steven wanting to like bless his whole camp and give him a bunch of shirts for all the guys.
You know what? I'm just spitballing here. We could give the whole gym in prep for the fight. We could come one day and just bring like a couple hundred shirts, and you let us know what the sizes are. We could get goodie bags and just drop them off.
It developed into us signing him. He's a good representation of our brand.
That would be cool, man. That'd be really cool.
Done. Consider it done. Well, let's stay close, and if you need anything else, let me know. So it looks like we're going to Florida. That's gonna be huge, man. He gets me hyped.
We've looked at Michael as a potential partner of Cuts for a long time. It was definitely a no-brainer signing.
I was at a music festival. I was waking up in the morning. I get this text from Steven. He's like, call me right now. And I was like, oh no. He's like, dude, I just signed Michael Chandler to a year-long deal. We're going to Florida on Wednesday. So get into the office on Tuesday after Memorial Day weekend, produced everything in that single day. We were flying out that Wednesday morning, and I think I was making the treatment on the flight the whole time on my computer. Ended up getting the treatment done like 2 minutes before I had to put my laptop away. Let's go, we're in Florida.
There he is.
It's footage of doing like training, him calling out Connor. Yeah. And then he ends it and he goes, let the work talk. Yeah. Boom. You know when Nike does a campaign, they have a guy, doing that, let the work talk.
I'm just chilling.
You know, or even he's like this, like, it's this shoot's less about the individual products per se.
It's about him.
What's up, boys?
Morning.
Good to meet you, man.
Guy, how's it going?
Him and Steven, you could just tell, like, get along so well.
You have 2 million followers, you know, you're on the biggest platforms in the world, and he's just still, you know, shaking your hand, looking you right in the eye. He's just a real dude, you know, just a stand-up guy.
We had 4 hours with Michael Chandler to get this done. And in those 4 hours, we were trying to shoot interviews, some more like ad focused content.
What's up, guys? Michael Chandler here.
As well as like more premium sizzle reel video.
Shooting alongside Garrett King was rad. You know, he's been a legend in the game for so long, especially like, you know, us filmmakers, content creators, photographers.
And he just walked on set and it was like, boom, he knew what to do. And then we also wanted to shoot this punching bag scene. I find this spot in Miami that's like a movie prop rental house. Hit them up, I'm like, hey, can we rent this punching bag? They get back to me, we're almost there. They were like, hey, something's wrong on your insurance. We're not gonna be able to get the punching bag there. I immediately got on the phone, let me get our insurance provider on the phone, let's make this happen. And we did. Finished the rest of the shooting for the day. We wanted to shoot this punching bag scene last because we knew he was gonna sweat. The whole day I'm like, how do we bring this up to Michael that we're gonna make him do like a workout scene? And bear in mind, Michael works out 2 or 3 hours in the morning, 2 or 3 hours in the afternoon, very intensively. I was just like, when we finished up everything, we just got to shoot a workout scene. And his face was just like, and he was like, no. Steven and I were like, okay, no worries, man, no worries. And Gabe comes in, just full salesman. Michael almost fought you. And I was like, are we about to see these guys get in the ring? They buried the hatchet and they love each other now.
Still on the shit list.
Then he just went ham.
You don't realize how hard these guys punch until you see it.
Michael, if for some reason you're watching this video, thank you, dude, for hitting that bag in the 100-degree weather.
And how hot is it out here?
I would say it's probably like, what, a hundo?
Cool seeing the intensity he has during training.
Little adventure at the end of the trip.
Jeremy, this Canadian, is like, let's go out, grab some pints, watch hockey. It's chill, we keep it cool. This was my fault. Let me be clear, this is 100% my fault.
Times got mixed up.
Boca Boys out. And for some reason, I thought our flight back left at 10:30. It left at 9:30.
We may or may not have missed our flight. We're gonna go enjoy Boca one more day.
Thankfully, someone was thinking a little bit on their feet.
Jeremy, thankfully, saves us. He's like, I'm rebooking all of us to this 9 p.m. flight. We happen to get a lot of work done right on the beach.
Jer almost yacked because he had too much Ben and Jerry's.
Then Jeremy had too much ice cream and we had to go home.
Jerry's down bad right now.
I might puke.
You gonna puke?
Nah, he'll be all right. Yeah, we made it home really late, and then we edited a video in a few days, and now it's a staple piece.
The Boca Boys did it.
Boca Boys did it.
The Boca Boys did it.
Boys are a little beat up after this trip, especially Liam. We knocked it out. Can't wait for you to see the stuff.